Welcome to TheZDoubleJ, Minecraft, here with another custom project. We did a castle. You know, everybody's done it. We want to do our take of a castle. It's been recommended to us by many, many users. And thank you for all the subscriptions we've gotten lately. Thanks for commenting on our videos. It helps us a lot. Makes us feel like we're doing something good. And there's our castle off in the distance, so we're going to take the red carpet walk that way. Get me in the sprint. I am wearing the king skin. We decided to go with a more medieval approach. And you'll see Fiery Clover and Mrs. the Rock were the primary people that helped us with this one. But all the TheZDoubleJ kind of had their own little part in it, somehow.
We had a big part from Shadow Wolf as well.
Yep, Shadow Wolf, as always.
Good morning, King.
And I just gotta say, and you're all thinking it right now, that is the creepiest smile you've ever seen in your life. Look at that. It is just terrifying. Not as terrifying as this. We got our golems here, and they protect the castle. If and we need them, we break this glass, and we let them out. But we're not going to do that right now, because it's peaceful around here right now. So we have one on both sides. They have a waterfall, and we have a nice waterfall as we enter the castle. Got a painting. And the first thing I'm going to do is take you upstairs. And this place actually took us a long time to build. It was lots of work. This right here is the library, where everybody in the castle can check out books, look at history, that kind of stuff. Yeah, not much to that. And now here's where it is: the king's throne, the power, the power of the kingdom sits there, and the jester is sitting there, which shouldn't be happening. And this is the king's bedroom. The king and the queen got a nice painting, them falling in love. Oh, so beautiful. Got a nice cabinet. But I like the bed. Mrs. The Rock designed that. I think she did an awesome job. This is the king's office, where he can get his work done when he's not on the throne. Get his laws signed, deal with order in the kingdom. That kind of stuff. And now we'll take you to a different room. You see, here's the entrance, so you can get a better look at that. I thought this turned out really, really nice. I think it looks beautiful. Lots of decoration. Mrs. The Rock did a fantastic job of decorating this place. Because that's not my strong suit. Design is my strong suit. Oh, that didn't work. Jester, thank you. And you have this room. You walk in, there's lots of bars. You're like, what's going on in this room? And most people will probably just leave, because they don't know what's in here. There's nothing in here. But if you take this picture of myself, the king, and go in, there's a secret door in there, revealing another secret room. Now, you're past the first level of defense, if you want to call it that. Now what? Well, there's nothing in here. Maybe it's just a place where the king comes and sits and relaxes or something like that. But no. There's another secret door. Oh my goodness. That is terrifying. Like I said, scariest face you've ever seen in your life. Look at that thing. But you go downstairs, down this ladder, revealing the treasure room. Diamond, gold nuggets, gold ingots, everything you can think of. Precious metals, quartz. Beautiful. So, you want to get rich? That's the way to do it. I'm stuck. There we go. Alright. So that is the treasure room. Pretty awesome. Apparently I can hit buttons. Alright, now, we'll take you downstairs, and we're going to show you the dungeon. The dungeon is for bad people. People that disobey the king. Break the law. We don't have jail, we have a dungeon. You're locked in there for life. No, I'm just kidding. But it's not a good place you want to end up. So you come down, find Fiery Clover. Yep. Our nice Knight Templar. And the king was bad. He's going to get thrown in the prison for a while, the dungeon. So here I am. It looks rather mean and ghostly. The jester is also locked in here. And this is where you're going to spend your life. Lava columns and a small pool. That's probably very hot from the lava columns. And skulls on the wall. Yeah, not very cool, huh? Pretty dark.
Not even a bed
sinister.
to sleep in.
I don't know if you want to come out or not.
Oh my goodness. Just don't. I would rather be locked in there alone and jump into the lava than stay there with that jester for 30 years. Because that thing is just, it's horrific. It's going to give everybody watching this nightmares tonight. It's just scary. Alright. Now, we have a basement. Let's go down there. And this reveals the Great Hall. The dining room where all the kingdom comes. And they dine. And up here is where the king and queen sit. As they overlook their people. Their subjects. And they enjoy a fantastic meal. A little bit of a spin-off of the Harry Potter Great Hall, to be honest. That's kind of where we got the idea from. And I think it turned out pretty well. This is the kitchen. Where you eat all sorts of food. Don't mind the head. It's like the prisoner food. So, whatever the prisoners get to eat, it's in there. Which is none of the good stuff. They get all the bad stuff. The slop. Our pigs eat better than them. And, one of my favorite rooms, we're going to go down here. One of my favorite rooms is right here. This is the training area. Where the soldiers of this kingdom come and they learn to fight. And learn to, you know, defend the kingdom. And this is a cool thing. You can open this up. Get yourself a bow and an arrow. And practice. Yeah. And then you can put in. Pretty easy target, but it's harder when you go way back there. And is this, I love this sword and shield design Mrs. The Rock came up with. Very, very cool. Right here is a spar where you can spar with other people. Got armor, a sword, where you can practice sparring each other. So, that's kind of cool too. Over here, if you need to get a weapon sharpened or a weapon made, this is the place to go. This is the smithy area. Lots of water, cooler stuff off. You get smelt stuff. Very good job. Fiery Clover made this. Very nice job on that. So this is the training area. It's very large. It kind of looks deceiving. Like, you look at the castle, you didn't think this room would be in here. But we kind of designed it so it looks hidden. And I thought it turned out really well. So,
a lot bigger than we expected at first.
Yeah, it was a lot bigger than we expected. But I think I think the bigger the better with that, so
oh,
we did a good job. So,
we have
one more
armies.
look.
We have to control them all.
It's true. And we're gonna take a should we go up here now? Should we go up one of the towers? This is an elevator, Mrs. The Rock design. It's really nice. Gets you up to the tower. Very cool. Alright. So, this right here is a fancy-schmancy defense system. What we have here, I'm gonna fly, is...
Are you ready?
Yep. Is when the tower's being attacked, we can shoot things at the opposing armies approaching us. And try to take them out before they even get to our walls. So that's kind of cool. I like that feature a lot, actually. Designed by Mrs. The Rock. A little bit by Shadow Wolf, too.
Absolutely.
Alright, so let's take a left here before we go in the tower, the big, awesome tower we have there. I'm going to go down to the harbor. And this courtyard is really awesome, too. This is one of Fiery Clover's. We'll show the other one on the way back. This is one of 2 Fiery Clover courtyards that he built. You want to come relax, read a book, relax. This is a good place to go on a nice sunny day like we have today. So, let's go down the harbor. Gotta take this long pathway down. And you see a ship, a nice waterfall coming off.
Which is flowing out of the back of the smithy that you saw earlier in the training room.
Right, you cool your weapons off, and that's the water that's the smithy's using. Board up. This ship was built by Shadow Wolf, and he did an amazing job. This thing is beautiful. And he has the back, where got a bed in here. Climb up. And steering wheel, compass. You can climb up to the mast. It's just amazing. I was so impressed with this when he built it. I actually saw it in one of his other worlds. I'm like, you gotta build that in the castle world. So you have the mast. You get the bird's nest, the crow's nest, as they would say.
Did you show below deck?
Yeah, that's where I'm going. Below deck. Beds, cabinets for the crew to sleep in. And the front. So I'm going to give you an aerial view of this because I think it deserves it. So you have this boat. Just looks awesome. Got the rest of the harbor in there. Just looks great. I love it. Fiery Clover going for a swim.
Fiery Clover's in the air. What?
Oh, is that? Oh, that's the Jester. Oh, she can stay down there. She can stay down there.
Hey!
And we're gonna go zoom back up to the top. I'm going to show you Fiery Clover's other courtyard that he built. So we're back at the castle. And going through the area is another one of the towers. You can get up and activate the other defense system. Here you go. Here's the other courtyard you can sit and relax in. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, relax. Just relax, you know. It's been a long day in the castle, doing your job. Yeah. Alright. Let's take a right into the tower. And this is really cool. I like this touch. Kind of sense something's going on. And we did this... We actually got this inspired by, like, the movie Tangled, and it's more of like a Rapunzel kind of tower.
Fiona.
You know? Yeah, Fiona. Yep. It's a Disney-inspired. A Disney-inspired theme.
Well, Fiona was actually not Disney.
Oh, she was, yeah, she was the other one. The other kind.
DreamWorks.
DreamWorks, the enemy of Disney. The, less attractive, competitor to Disney. Alright, so, right now, I believe we have a jester locked in there. So, we're gonna open the door. There we go. Gonna go up. And there's our jester locked in here. Actually, a fairly nice room for being locked up in a cage your whole life. It's
got one heck of a view, that's for sure.
Yeah, it does have a nice view of the castle. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
It's got music. It's got music. So Fiona.
Get a nice view of my iron.
Oh yeah,
golem
there's iron golems. They like we said, they protect the castle. They're part of our elite fighting force that we have here in this wonderful kingdom. All right, so I'm gonna go give you a couple aerial shots of the castle so you can see what it actually looks like from the outside. Because I make you disoriented by falling down these stairs, but it turned out really awesome. I think we're all happy with how this castle turned out, and we're open to suggestions for new projects. Give you a look at the outside of this castle. This thing is actually rather big. You'll be able to see how big it is. But you know what's fun? You can't really see where that training area is. I mean, it is right there, but you don't see it by looking at the front of the castle. You just don't think it's that big, but it is. It's fascinating.
Mostly underground.
Yep.
That long stairway that we went down to the harbor was right alongside that.
Yep. But
first,
I have one more thing to show you. Imagine the kingdom's under attack. They have to get the king out. He has to be evacuated from this area. We go behind here. We hit the button behind the jester. It opens the door. Never mind. It opens the door. Never mind.
There we go.
Run down here. This long tunnel. This is the escape hatch. An emergency escape. Once you go down, you can't get back up it. You on here? There's vines. Revealing a boat. The king can leave. He can get out all these... I'm getting caught on the vines. It's kind of cool. But the king and his family can head out to open sea, maybe catch the boat over there, and sail away when there's an emergency. See how fast we got down there for the castle? Pretty crazy. That was all designed by Mrs. The Rock. Well done. And my boat hit something, so that goes down.
Edge of the world.
Yeah, we're gonna we're on the board of the world, so that's gonna tend to happen. So that's about it, guys. I know the #1 requested thing we're gonna want to do is you're gonna want us to do the castle from Frozen, and I'll just say I'll see if I can convince these guys because they've been not very open to the idea. Well, one of them has been open to the idea. Our kind of our lead designer guy. I'll work on him. Shadow Wolf. So if you want to see that, we'll do it. But I think it'd be fun. But it'd be a challenge. So Elsa's Castle, we'll see. See where the world takes us. I think our next project for sure is going to be a hospital. It's on the works right now. It's probably about a quarter of the way done. We'll get that done up. That's actually a suggestion from one of our first videos, the pet store video actually. And we decided to pick that one up. Something simple, so we can do that, definitely. So that'll be probably our next video up. If you have any suggestions for future custom projects, just leave them below. And don't forget to like us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
And don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah. We like subs, we like likes, we like shares, we like everything, you know? All these things we have to mention. It helps us out, so we really appreciate it. Yeah. And as I stare, I'm not going to make you guys stare at this face anymore. I'm just going to end it here. Thanks for watching the TheZDoubleJ. Good old Jim, Mrs. The Rock, Fire and Clover, signing out.